John Thacker and Iron Lung is an adaptation of the video game of the same name, where a convict is sent on a mission in a submarine into an ocean of blood. Markiplier. I'd say it's a pretty safe bet that most who watch this video are at least somewhat familiar with Markiplier. He's one of the biggest creators on YouTube. It's a fellow creator that I respect and enjoy. So when he announced that he was making a film adaptation of the video game Iron Lung, I was interested. And I'm pretty sure I did watch him or at least somebody play Iron Lung, but by the time this film came out, I had pretty much forgotten everything about it. It was one of those games I saw, I liked, but I didn't think too much of it. So I was interested to see what Mark would do with the film adaptation. A film adaptation that he would write, direct, star, and distribute all by himself. That alone is an amazing accomplishment, and I was intrigued to see how it would all play out. So I've seen Iron Lung. Whew, this is actually pretty good. I was hoping this would be good, but I was actually kind of taken aback by how solid this was. This is overall a really good film that I ended up really enjoying. For one, the dedication that Mark put in his film is undeniable, it's clear as day. The directing, the writing, the acting is all done very well by Markiplier. For a first film, this is really impressive. And making this a one location movie was a really smart choice. It gives you a limited say, limited amount of characters, so that way hopefully as least as possible can go wrong while developing it. Now with that, it does have a slow pace. And I've seen people even liked it say they thought it was slow. And yes, it is slow, but slow in a way towards still engaging throughout. That is if you have the patience. And from everything I've seen, this is also a good adaptation of the game. I also like how ambiguous it's left. It goes into depth just enough to give you a taste, but not enough to flat out explain everything. It still leaves room for you to wonder and think. The same goes for the ending. You're not entirely sure what just happened, but you really liked it. Overall, I loved it. Iron Lung was really good. Whether you like Markiplier, the game, or whatever, I still think you'll get something out of this. I highly recommend it. Now let's talk some Muppets. The Muppet Show follows the Muppets as they try to put on a new Muppet show, and in true Muppet fashion, mayhem follows. You guys know I'm a huge fan of the Muppets. And well, the last really decades I've been very kind to the Muppets. It seems they're stuck in almost like a purgatory, of getting a project released, going back into hiding, another project, back into hiding, repeat. But now we've come up with hopefully break that pattern with the new Muppet Show special. So now I've seen the Muppet Show special, it's pretty good. This is nice, short, and sweet, which is where the Muppets thrive the best. For one, this stays true to what made the Muppet Show so great in the first place. It has the same feel and humor. It doesn't feel necessarily modernized or trying too hard to be hip and cool. It's also really funny. This had me laughing a pretty good amount. A lot of this honestly came from Sabrina Carpenter.
We're still working out a few kinks.
Oh, that's all right. I love a kink.
I'm not going to act like I'm super knowledgeable on her. I don't listen to modern music, and I had really only briefly heard about her. But I thought she played out the Muppets really well, and was a good first choice for the first guest star on the Muppet Show in over 40 years. And I don't mean to sound like a broken record here, but Matt Vogel is just not good as Kermit the Frog. He's trying his hardest, but he's just not a good Kermit. I know I've had this complaint for years, but it's still just so distracting. But I will admit, there were a few moments where I kind of forgot about it, so maybe I'm starting to get a tad bit used to it. And I'd also love to see more of this. Give me a full series of this, I'll eat it up. I overall really like the Muppet Show special. It's pretty good and a hopeful sign for the future of the Muppets. I highly recommend it. But leave in the comments below, what do you think about Iron Lung? And what do you think about the Muppet Show? Also, if you enjoyed this video, like subscribing. Bye guys for now, bye, John Thacker.